Hi everyone, I hope you had a happy Christmas.
So, back in January 2023, we suffered an onslaught of Rishi Sunak trying to hone a public persona. Here we have his take on a children's TV presenter.
Before we enter the new year, I want to take a moment to reflect.
Here comes the excuses.
2022 was tough. Just as we recovered from an unprecedented global pandemic, Russia launched a barbaric and illegal invasion across Ukraine.
We then moved on to the 5 promises, pledges, whatever, but not without taking a quick stop to talk about maths.
We're one of the few countries not to require our children to study some form of maths up to the age of 18.
Surely he was kidding us, wasn't he? Maths, when people are suffering through a cost of living crisis, and they also have calculators on their phones.
Right now, just half of all 16 to 19-year-olds study any maths at all. So I want to make 5 promises to you today.
Anyway, in the same speech, he went on to make the now infamous 5 promises, pledges, commitments, or whatever they are.
5 pledges to deliver peace of mind. 5 foundations on which to build a better future for our children and grandchildren.
5 promises to measure the calibre of Rishi Sunak, except these were 5 promises that he chose and said we wanted them. Why didn't he ask what we wanted? Anyway, that was never going to happen, so let's see what this ineffectual stick of celery is going to pledge.
First, we will halve inflation this year to ease the cost of living and give people financial security. Second, we will grow the economy, creating better paid jobs and opportunity right across the country. Third, we will make sure our national debt is falling so that we can secure the future of public services. Fourth, NHS waiting lists will fall and people will get the care they need more quickly. Fifth, we will pass new laws to stop small boats, making sure that if you come to this country illegally, you are detained and swiftly removed.
So now he's pretending in December that he's getting on top of all these pledges, but we all know that it's smoke and mirrors. Then we had this wooden delivery in Sunak's first party political broadcast. His overall delivery was terrible, absolute rubbish, robotic to the point it reminded me of the Stepford Wives film where Catherine Ross's character sees her robotic double with lifeless eyes. It was easy to imagine Sunak with the same.
I know this has been a tough winter.
You haven't got a clue, you're almost a billionaire. You spent £400,000 on a new swimming pool for your £1.5 million home, and it costs £13,000 a year just to heat it. So off with your I knows.
Our country faces some of the biggest challenges any of us will have seen in our lifetimes.
And most of these challenges have either been created by or exacerbated by the Tories.
With our economy, in our NHS, on our borders. 3 months ago, I was brought in to fix those challenges.
Who brought him in? The Tories did. Anyway, that's enough of that. Almost 1 year on from his pledges, promises, etc, etc. How do you think he's done? Click here for Rishi's Restaurant Fouls.